Hi everybody, it's Friday. Glad you're here, glad we can work together. Welcome to Swimmers Edge Yoga. Lots of new people registering right now for classes. It's very cool. If you're new with us and you're watching the recording, just know that you can send us any questions to swimmersedgeyoga@gmail.com. If you're watching live this morning, and I'm not sure, I'm pretty early this morning, so I'm not sure anyone's joining us right now. But if you want, you can leave any questions in the question and answer section of the webinar. So glad you're here. Remember, this is your practice. So even if you're practicing with the team, Hi Sienna Plantation, if you are practicing with the team, it's still your workout. You don't have to be worried about anybody else next to you on another mat or towel. You're just worried about your own body. And remember to listen to your body. We have to honor what our body is telling us each day, and it's probably different. If you're feeling something that's not wanting you to push through, then don't push through. If you're feeling like your body's telling you, yeah, I can take that challenge, then honor that and go for it also. But make it your practice. No need to compete with yourself from yesterday or your neighbor teammate who's next to you on a mat. We all just want to be in this together and help it to help our swimming. We are Swimmers Focused Yoga, so everything that we do here in yoga is supposed to benefit what happens in the pool. So we're not trying to take away from the pool, and we're not trying to do yoga as our primary activity. We're here to be swimmers, and this is an asset, as well as your other dry land that you do throughout the week. So come on into this nice, comfortable seated position, whatever it is for you. If you like to sit in half lotus, you can put a foot up on your lap. We are going to be doing some hip openers today that involve half lotus when we're standing. So if you want to just work on that even while you're seated, we're going to start there this morning. So slowing things down just a little bit at the end of our week, let's take our shoulders down away from our ears. Elongate that torso, really sit up through that pelvis. Plant those sits bones into the mat. If you have to move some of the flesh away underneath your rear end just to find that foundation, then do that too. And just put your hands anywhere in your lap so we can connect with our breath. Again, sitting up real tall, chin parallel to the floor. Just first try to connect and bring your mind only to your breath. So inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Inhaling through your nose, sitting up tall with the inhale. Exhale through your mouth. So your arms be heavy. Inhale. And exhale. We'll send some strength to our arms. We're going to bring them out to the outside. Really lengthen them, palms face forward. Starfish fingers. With your next inhale, we're going to lift our hands. Palms facing out all the way up. Touch your thumbs together with the palms facing forward. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. With your next inhale, lift up. We're going to bend our right arm, drop our hand behind our back. Take hold of our right elbow with our left hand and give it just a nice lift. Remember not to bend forward with your chin. Keep your chin parallel to the floor. Just a light pressure with that left hand on the right elbow. And release. Inhale, lift. You know where we're going. Bend the left elbow. Take hold of it with the right. Just a gentle leverage on that right elbow. Sitting up tall still, long through the torso. And release. Lift up again. We're going to drop the right hand down to the floor. We're going to take hold of our head now with our left and bring that left ear over to our left shoulder. Really reach down to the floor with your right arm. The goal is to pull that right shoulder away from the ear so you get that nice long stretch in the right neck. Be careful that you're not bending your head forward in this stretch. Try to stay sideways. So coaches, look around, see if you have those chins tucking into the chest. Kind of lift those up. And release the hands. Let's switch the feet here. We're about halfway through what we're doing on the floor. So switch into a different half lotus with the other foot on the other side. Inhale, lift the hands. We'll drop the left hand down. Take hold of the head with the right hand. Draw that head over to the right shoulder. Reach down, really actively lengthen that left hand towards the floor. Bring it flat to the mat if you can. Stretch through the neck. And release. Let's go ahead and open our arms wide. Press the chest forward. The face comes forward. Take a big breath in. With your exhale, round the back. Give yourself a hug. Tuck the chin. Inhale, lift. Open the chest and face. Arch in the back just a little bit. This time put your left arm on top as you give yourself a hug. Round the back. Tuck your chin. One more time. Inhale, open. And release the arms. Okay, we're going to do cow face arms behind us. Now, if you have a strap nearby, you may want that. If you don't have a strap or towel or a belt nearby, it's okay. You can do this without, but it does help a little bit when we're working on this back position, this arm position behind us. So just like we did earlier with our right hand, let's go ahead and raise our right hand up. We'll take it down behind our back with our palm touching our back, staying again tall through the torso. Now with the left hand, take it out to the outside. The back side of the hand is close to you, palm facing out, as you sweep that arm low behind you and take hold of your hands. Now you can start that with a strap, holding it in your right hand and grabbing for it with your left. Again, sitting up real tall. Take a nice deep inhale. And with your exhale, lean forward. Try to keep that length in your torso, just a nice lean. And release. Now some of us don't have that same shoulder mobility on both sides. So if you need the strap for one side and not the other, that's not unusual. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. So sitting up tall again, inhale the hands, inhale the right hand up, left hand up, we're on the left hand, sorry. Left hand up, drop that left arm behind your back, and then take hold of the strap with the right arm, or reach for those fingertips between, and just feel that length. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, leaning forward. And release. That's awesome. You can move the strap out of the way if you want. We'll do just a few more twists here, but let's send the legs long. With our inhale, lifting the hands. With our exhale, lower them down. With our inhale, draw the right knee up into the chest and plant the foot. Inhale, lift the hands, turn towards the right knee. We'll take a nice torso twist towards the right. Look out over your right shoulder behind you. Plant your right hand on the floor, not too far away from your body. And the left hand is pressing into the right knee. You can lift that left hand. I don't know if it's hard to see the angle. And release to center. And we'll switch to the opposite side. The legs again are long. Inhale, lift the hands. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the left knee. And hands, twist towards the left knee. Look over the left shoulder. Engage that twist. Think about wringing out your whole torso. So you're twisting from kind of the seventh vertebrae from the bottom of your spine. And there's a rotation all the way up your spine to your neck. So feel that spine twisting all the way around. And release. Great. Let's come down to the floor. So lying on our backs, we'll take our knees tight into our chest. A nice tight tuck. Let's lift the feet. Keep the knees bent. We'll reach between our legs. Go underneath your heels to the outside edges of your feet. So you're holding on to the outside edges of your feet, but your arms are going through the middle of your leg. And we'll take that into happy baby. So rocking from side to side here. Use your core. So engage the core to rock from side to side in happy baby. If you don't like holding on to your feet, you can hold on to those big toes. But get a nice hip stretch there. And release. We'll put those legs down onto the floor.
Let's take our hands to our side. We're going to be able to tickle the back sides of our heels with our fingertips. Palms are flat on the floor. Feet are flat. With our inhale, lifting the hips off the floor, rolling onto the outside edge of the shoulders. Exhale, lower down. So flowing bridge. Go with your breath. Inhale, lift. Press the chest and the hips. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Awesome. Let's take the arms out to a T. We're going to let the knees fall down to the right side. With your inhale, lift them up, send them over. Feet kind of stay on the floor. You just rock them from side to side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Just go ahead with your own breath. So if you're breathing slower, just enjoy that. If you're breathing a little faster, you can move a little faster. We're just relaxing, taking this nice twist from side to side. The next time you get to the right side, we're going to stay on that side. So bringing the knees over to the right, we'll let them drop to the floor. Let's take the right foot out from under the left leg, put it on top of the left leg, so that right foot is on top, and just give that left leg a little press towards the floor. Keep that left shoulder on the mat. Now keep your right foot on top of your left knee as you bring your left knee back up towards the ceiling. So it's like your foot is bent in that flowing bridge, but now you've got that right leg crossed over your left. So we're going to bring our hands in closer to our body now. Think about your pelvis. Find a neutral pelvis on your mat. The left foot is planted onto the floor. The right knee is wide. So bring that right knee wide. Really push it against the leg. Bring the right knee to the outside. And then flex your right foot so the toes are towards the ceiling. It's a flexed foot. With our inhale, we're going to lift the left foot off the floor and bring the left knee towards our chest. You can reach through your legs as it gets closer and grab hold of your left knee with both hands. So you keep that right knee wide. This is reclined pigeon. Sometimes we do this standing up. Sometimes we do this kind of on the floor, on the mat, pressed into the mat itself. So let's enjoy it reclined here. Just bring that shin close to you and breathe. Let's just hold it. See what you can release. Release that glute, release the quad, release the hamstring. Keep the knee wide. Use your inhale. Exhale, draw the body closer. Feel that stretch through the hip and release everything down to the floor. So uncross the knees, but keep them flat where you can reach them with your fingertips, the feet on the floor. Okay, we're going to take the arms open wide again. Let's let the knees fall to the left. We're going to put the right foot on top of the left knee. Press down on, sorry, did I say right on the left? Sorry, the left foot on top of the right knee. Press down on the right knee. Feel that stretch through the right hip. Okay, breathe. With our inhale, we're going to send that right knee tall, but keep the left foot crossed. Now send that left knee wide, right? Find a neutral pelvis. Your hands can be at your side. Flex the left foot. With the inhale, take a deep breath through your nose and lift your right knee up off the floor, your foot off the floor, and reach through and grab your right shin. So feeling that stretch now in the left hip. Keep that left foot flexed. It's important to protect your knee. When that left foot is lazy, the knee is kind of in jeopardy of a funny position. So keep that foot flexed there. Awesome. Breathe into it. If you're feeling a little tight, just relax, release the legs, and then exhale, bring it closer. And we'll drop the foot to the floor. Let's uncross the legs. We're going to take the feet close together, the knees wide in bound angle. So butterfly stretch, recline. So find a place where you can push your feet together, reach down, try to give your knees a little bit of a press. Release your glutes. They want to tighten up in this pose. So relax. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to put our hands to our side. You're going to need to press the soles of your feet together So each foot is pressing into the other foot. So there's some active press there. Now that may be enough for you because that activates the muscles of the groin and the outer hip, and maybe that makes them a little sensitive for you, and that's fine. If not, with your inhale, we're going to keep those feet pressed, lift them up off the floor just about 2 inches. Hold it there. This has got engaging our core, our hip flexors, our inner thighs. Press those feet together. Hold and breathe. One more breath. And release the feet to the floor. Let's bring those knees tall. We'll draw them into the chest. You might have gotten some sensations in some places you're not used to. So just release when that becomes uncomfortable for you. That's a tricky stretch. We don't do that all the time. And feet come flat to the floor. Let's go ahead and bring our legs up the wall. So the legs are up the wall. Feet are flexed again here, everyone. So the bottoms of the feet are towards the floor. With our inhale, let's draw those knees to the chest. Exhale, send them up to the sky. Inhale, knees to chest. Exhale to the sky, all the while keeping your feet towards the ceiling. Inhale, knees to chest. Exhale towards the sky. Now we're going to open into a straddle. So this is a wide legs up the wall, right? If you need to, you can reach down and hold between your thighs to keep that good leg position. If you're working on the strength of those outer hips, you can just do that without your hands involved. So that nice straddle opening, legs up the wall. We'll bring the legs close together. And now we're going to lower them, both legs at the same time, lowering them slowly towards the floor. Just hover there, don't touch the ground, and then lift, legs up the wall. With your inhale, exhale to straddle opening. Inhale up to legs up the wall. Exhale, legs to the floor. Just hover there. Inhale, legs up the wall. Try to keep relaxed. Try to keep your breath light. Exhale, straddle, open. It's okay to bend your knees here if you need to in that straddle. Inhale, legs up the wall. It's even okay to bend them in legs up the wall or take hold behind your thighs if that's too much on your groin. Exhale, lower down. And release. Let's go ahead and roll onto our sides. We're going to press up into all fours, coming onto our mat. Knees right underneath our hips. Hands right underneath our shoulders. Those wrists are right beneath the shoulders. With your inhale, up into cow. Lift the tailbone, lift the face. Exhale, up into cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Great. Enjoy that cat stretch. Coming down into that tabletop. Let's find that strong core. So engage your core muscles. They're tight. Draw your belly button up towards your spine. With your inhale, we're going to extend the right hand and left foot. So again, flexing that left foot and reaching with the right hand. Exhale, lower it all back to the mat. Inhale, left hand, right foot. Really reach away from you. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right hand, left foot. Exhale, lower. Just keep going. Opposite with your breath. Make it feel like someone's pulling each limb out from your body, the middle of your body. Keep the core tight. Exhale, lower. Awesome. Inhale and exhale. Let's stay in all fours. We're going to inhale our right knee up off the floor to a 90-degree angle outside, so the hip is open. Now we're going to rotate that hip and extend the leg. So inhale, bend the knee, foot kind of towards the glute, and then make that hip rotation with your exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep your foot flexed. Inhale, exhale. We'll switch directions. Inhale and kick around. Inhale and kick around. Inhale and kick around. and we'll plant the right knee on the floor. Find a good all fours position again before you start on the other side. With your inhale, open that hip so that the shin comes parallel to the floor, and then round that hip. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend the knee, open that hip. Extend, just go with your breath. Inhale, as you bend, try to connect it with the breath. Exhale, extend. Inhale, and exhale. Try not to lean too much into the opposite side. Now we're going to reverse it. So knee kind of to your elbow, and then kick around. Knee comes forward to your elbow, and kick around, and kick around. Just find that range of motion. Okay, we'll put the knee back to the floor. We're going to sink back into child's pose. Enjoy that child's pose. Let's take our hands behind us and grab onto our feet into rabbit. Just touch your forehead to the mat lightly. Let your shoulders fall around your legs so they relax around towards the floor. Just breathe. Now we're going to lift our hips and only put a very tiny amount of weight in your head. It's just for balance there. Most of that leverage should be your hands holding your feet and taking that into that upper rhomboid back area. Lower down. This is great if you sit at a desk all day at a computer. Those rhomboids between your scapulas and up in your neck. Inhale, lift, hold on to your feet. You'll feel those stretch. Just take it to your own edge though. Don't take it too far and get an inflammatory response. Exhale, lower. Inhale up into rabbit and lower. We'll bring our hands out in front of us. Let's bring them into all fours. We're going to inhale, curl the toes under, and press up into that first down dog. Now take your time here. Pedal your feet. If at any time you need a break, you can come down to your knees, right? Or you can get into child's pose. Just take your time, find what you need here. Pressing into the heels of your hand. That's awesome. I'm enjoying that calf stretch, so I'm kind of making the rest of you do it too. With that inhale, let's travel towards the front of the mat. Come into that nice forward fold. Let that fold happen. Just bend your knees a lot. Let's do gorilla. So take the palms of your hand, push them underneath your feet so your feet are stepping on your palms, and bend your knees a ton. Now we're not going to really go for gorilla because we just got here in the forward fold, but let your belly be right on your thighs. So coaches, there's a lot of bend in the knees here. With your inhale, drop your head towards the floor and lift your hips as you're standing on your hands, just as much as you can to your own edge. Exhale, lower the bum, bend the knees. Inhale, lift the bum hips, drop your head. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Always drop the top of your head. Exhale, lower. Let's take the hands out from under. We're going to come up tall to standing. And the hands come to the side. Great. Find a strong mountain pose. So your hips are over your knees. Bend your knees a little bit. Feet are not touching. They should be a little bit apart. Hips width apart. Shoulders are open. Everything's stacked on top of one another. With your inhale, take the hands out to the side, nice and strong. We're going to draw up our right knee. We're going to open the knee wide like we did when we were on the floor and cross that right knee over your left leg. Sorry, my balance is a little wobbly today. If you want, you can do this with prayer hands. And then we're going to sink down into standing pigeon. So the hips sink. You can fold into a forward fold from here as well. So keeping those hands crossed, keeping the legs crossed, dropping the top of the head towards the floor, and then sink again into that standing pigeon. You can touch the floor or bring your hands to prayer. Hands come to the floor, stand into the fold. Exhale, drop the hips, either keep the hands to the floor or lift them up into prayer. and release.
Whew, that's a lot of that left leg. Let's shake it out a little bit. Little different ways to get into and out of, and even deeper into those stretches. You can have blocks nearby too, or a pull buoy. So if you like to come to the block instead of the floor, that would be good for knees also. So again, hands open or hands at prayer, wherever you started. The weight goes into the right foot this time. We're lifting the left knee. We'll cross the left foot over the right thigh. Open that left knee wide. Now sinking down. Find that standing pose. Strong through that right foot. And then fold. Either hands to blocks or hands to the floor. Top of the head is towards the floor. Now, just like in gorilla, we're going to sink our hips and pivot so that the upper body is taller here. You can bring the hands to heart. And fold. Drop the head. Sink the hips, lift the head. Hands to heart. Woo! Laugh at yourself if you wobble. And press tall to stand. Awesome. Very good. We'll shake it out. We'll come to the tops of our mat. We're going to keep working here on our hips. We're going to get into some lizard pose with our standing series. So a little sun salutation here. If you want to skip the chaturangas or do kneeling, if you're tapering, I recommend that. I'm going to be doing that myself. Inhale, lift the hands. Exhale, lower into that fold. Drop the top of the head. Inhale to monkey. Exhale, lower. We'll step back with our right foot and then our left into plank or kneeling plank. If you're tapering, I'd take a kneeling plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to cobra. Lift the face. Exhale all the way up to down dog. We'll step forward with our right foot, then our left, and to fold. Inhale, tall to stand. Exhale, fold. Inhale to monkey. Exhale, fold, step back left, then right, plank or kneeling plank, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Step forward with your left, then right, and then fold. Inhale, tall to stand. Exhale, swan dive or bow and fold. Inhale to monkey. Exhale, fold. Step back right. Then left into plank or kneeling plank. Exhale, lower, elbows close. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, all the way up to down dog. We'll step forward with our right, then left. Find that nice fold. Inhale, tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, fold. Step back left, then right. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, all the way up to down dog. Good. Step forward, left, then right. Inhale, tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, fold. We're going to keep our hands in front here in this fold, so we'll drop the right hand down to the floor between our feet, right in front of them. Bend into the right knee, open to the left side of the room, lifting that left hand tall. That line of your arms should be really tight and long and straight. Don't let them be floppy. Coaches, you can look around, see are people really engaging, both arms strong. Bend into that right knee. Exhale, bring the left hand to the block. Open to the right. Exhale, right hand to the block, open to the left. Again, feeling that stretch through those hips. Right side. And left side, last time. Come back to center. We're going to bend into the knees, drop the hips, sweep the hands up towards chair. So strong through those arms, sinking the hips behind you. Hands can come to prayer. And standing tall. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale to monkey. Exhale, fold. We'll step back with our right foot into lunge. So find that nice lunge pose. Strong to that lunge. Sink your hips.
We'll stay off the right knee for a moment. Just enjoy that stretch. So if you need blocks or a pull buoy to keep your head above your bum and your shoulders, just really enjoy that lunge. We're going to stay here for a moment. So press strong into your left foot. Press away from your body with your right toes. Just enjoy it. We'll drop that right knee down to the floor. The top of the foot comes to the floor. Enjoy that lunge. We'll lift the hands, crescent. So a low crescent lunge. Hands come down to the floor, inside the left foot. We're here in lizard with our knee on the mat. Just enjoy that stretch in lizard. So the right knee is on the floor, and your foot should be left foot, then left hand, and then right hand on the front of your mat. So you're in lizard. So we went from low lunge to kneeling crescent to lizard. So here we are in lizard. We're just enjoying this hip stretch. If you want, you can open that left knee out to the outside. Just roll onto that outside edge of your foot and bring it close. Then roll onto the outside edge and bring the knee close. You can sink your elbows down to the floor in lizard if you want as well. We'll come back up to the hands, curl the back toes under, come up into that strong lunge position and step back into plank or kneeling plank. It's up to you. Now finish the low flow or take a rest. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale up to down dog. We'll wait for those who are resting to come into the down dog. Okay, we're going to step forward with our right foot into lunge. So find that strong lunge. Again, use your blocks. Press through those feet. Strong in the position of the right foot in lunge. Head is lifted. Shoulders are lower than your head. Hips are lower than your shoulders. Just enjoy it. We stayed there. We breathe, getting into those hips. Enjoy how they fire up. Now we'll drop that left knee to the floor. The top of the foot comes to the mat. When you are balanced, we'll sweep those hands up into kneeling crescent. Lifted. You can add a little back bend if you like. And we'll lower the hands to the floor. We'll bring that right foot outside the right hand and come into lizard. You can just heel toe that foot to the outside. So enjoy this lizard stretch if you like it just here in this more static position, or if you like to come down to your elbows, it's up to you. You can try to roll that knee to the outside. So let the right knee drop to the outside and then lift. Open that hip up. Open with your inhale. Exhale, bring it up. Exhale, open. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, open. Inhale, bring it up. Let's curl onto the back toes. We're going to step forward, and then we're going to drop the hips down into a yoga squat. So lowering the bum, we'll bring them low. We'll bring our head high. We'll press into that yoga squat. So the elbows press into the knees as you bring them to prayer. So your hands are at your sternum, a nice yoga squat there. We're going to take a power press to stand, which means we're going to really press into our feet and lift up tall, strong through our legs. Exhale, wide forward fold, so the feet are wider apart. Let's keep them wide here. We'll return that block to the floor in front of us. We're going to bend into that right knee wider and open to the left. It's just a little different stretch. Exhale, lower, bend into the left knee wide, and raise the right hand. Exhale, lower. We're going to come up tall. We'll heel toe those feet together and sink back into chair. Strong through your chair. Hands can be at your heart if you like to do that. Inhale, tall to stand. Exhale, fold. Inhale to monkey. Exhale, fold. We'll step back with our left foot, and come right up into crescent. So sweep those hands up, strong into that, not kneeling crescent, but lifted crescent. So you're on your back left toes, strong through that right foot. We'll sweep the hands forward, come into airplane, lift into crescent. Sweep the hands forward, come into airplane arms, and up into crescent. We'll lower the hands, step back to plank or kneeling plank, and finish the low flow or take a rest. So exhale, lower, inhale, cobra or up dog, exhale up to down dog. Great, we're going to step forward with our left foot, find that strong foundation, and then sweep the hands up into crescent. On those right toes, strong through the left foot, sink the hips, sweep the hands behind you, drop the face to airplane arms, inhale, lift, exhale, lower, inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Think one more time, inhale, lift. And the hands come to the floor. You can step back to plank or kneeling plank. We'll lower down. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale up to down dog. Awesome. Let's go ahead and inhale our right foot high. We'll bend the knee. We'll twist the foot behind us. Look under our right armpit. We're going to step wide into lizard. Nice. Now plant your right hand inside your right foot and twist behind you, reaching behind you. So feel that twisted lizard lunge. Just enjoy it. Sink those hips. Hand comes to the floor. Let's step forward into yoga squat. Sink the hips. Bring the bum low, press the hands together. We'll press tall to stand. Exhale the hands. Inhale to monkey. Exhale, fold. We'll step back with the right foot into that lunge. Okay, we'll drop, heel toe your left foot to the outside. Come into lizard. So it's left foot, left hand, right hand. Plant that left hand inside the left foot and then reach behind you, looking over that right shoulder. So you're reaching for someone's hand like you're going to shake it back there. Strong into that twist. We'll replace the hands to the floor, step back into plank, and lift the hips up. We've got to open that hip still on the right or the left side. So inhale the left foot up to the sky. Look underneath that armpit. Drop that heel behind your back, looking under that left foot, or look into the left armpit. Knee is high, and twisting back forward, we'll come into plank. Drop the knees, we'll sink into child's pose, take a rest. You can come into rabbit here too if the shoulders are tired. And breathe. Awesome. We'll come down to the floor onto our stomachs. We'll just do a few little locust lifts. So hands are at your side. Your face is on your right cheek. With your inhale, we're going to lift our face and chest and hands into locust. Exhale, lower. You can lift your feet if you want as well. Inhaling, lift. Hands, face, shoulders, feet. And lower. Inhale, lift. And lower. Inhale, lift. And we're going to hold it. You can interlace the hands behind you. Breathe. And lower. Awesome. Let's go ahead and roll onto our back sides. We'll get a few shoulder stretches here before we head into Shavasana. So legs are long in corpse pose. We'll take the arms out to a T. We're going to bend our elbows so that our arms look like a goal post. So think about your shoulders here. You probably have some tightness in one or the other. Just let them be relaxed. But bend your arms into a 90-degree angle. We're going to rotate onto our elbows. Make sure your elbows are straight out from your shoulders. Coaches, look around. You don't want those elbows low or high. So right at a 90-degree angle, we're going to rotate our elbows so that our fingertips come towards the sky. So the hands are up in the air. And then we're going to take our palms down towards the floor. So rotating those shoulders, just feeling that nice stretch. Rotating right on that elbow. Back to the palms touch. Back to the palms. Back to the hands. And then the palms touch. Sorry about my mixing up my words this morning. You know what you're doing, though. You're also smart. Palms to the floor, backs to the hands, palms to the floor, back to the hands. Awesome. Let's take our arms out wide to a T again. We're going to just inhale, lift them up to the ceiling, really reach. Exhale, bring the shoulders down to the floor. Inhale, reach the hands up, move the shoulder blades. Exhale, lower them down. It's like a little scapula push-up, but on your back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's let the right arm fall in front of the left and give ourselves a big bear hug. Elbows are high. Open wide to a T. We'll let the left arm come up with the inhale, cross in front of the right, give yourself a hug. Great. Open wide. We'll bring our hands to our side. We're going to bend our knees to the floor. We're going to let the butterfly stretch happen again. Notice as the knees open how you've had some change in that hip socket. You're able to open wider. Let that butterfly stretch happen. We'll bring the knees back up tall. We'll draw the knees into the chest. Open the arms to a T. We'll let those knees fall to the right side as we look to the left. Use your core. Bring your knees up to center. Drop them to the left side as you look to the right. Knees up to center. Drop the knees to the right side as you look to the left. Now, if you're here, you can straighten those legs too. They don't have to be in a 90-degree angle. And you can reach for the top foot. So your right hand would take hold of the left foot, looking towards the left shoulder. So let go of that hand if you took hold of it. Bend the knees. Use the core. Sweep those legs up and over. You can extend them long on the other side. While you're looking at the right hand, your legs are towards the left, you can take hold of that top left foot. If you're stretching out straight, we'll bend the legs. We'll bring them back to center. Give them one more nice tight tuck there. We'll open the knees wide. Feel that hip opener. You can even like wiggle in. We'll take hold of our ankles. Bring the knees towards the ceiling. So you're holding onto your ankles or lower shins, your knees come up towards the ceiling, and then we'll make some circles on the ceiling with our knees so you can work into that lower back. And reverse. And release the feet to the floor. That's awesome. Okay, legs come long. We'll come into our Shavasana. Let's take one hand onto our chest and one hand onto our belly. Just find that neutral spine. Tilt your pelvis so that it's in a neutral position, not a back bend, not concave. Relax your shoulders. Let your muscles all go limp. Nice big inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Feel your chest rise, your belly rise. Really fill up. With each breath, release more muscle. Let everything go loose and limp. And relax that lower jaw. Start to notice that sense of peace and calm and serenity, relaxation. Almost mindlessness where there's no thought. And we'll start wiggling our fingers and toes just a little bit. And we'll bend the knees and bring them back to the floor, rolling onto our right side. Just take your time. If you want to push pause and stay in Shavasana longer, you're totally welcome to. We'll come up into that seated position. And everybody gets there. Just find your way. Nice tall torsos. With our inhale, we'll lift the hands. Drop the thumbs down past your face. Touch them to your sternum. Bring your nose to your fingertips. Inhale, lift. Lift the face. Drop the hands in front of you, nose to your fingertips. One more time. Inhale, lift. Lift the face. This time, flip the palms. We'll drop them down towards the floor. Now, sweep your hands together. Touch the backs of your palms together and lift things up. Your elbows touch, and then your hands come up. Open your palms to the floor. Now, bring your fingertips in front of your lap. Touch your backs of your hands together. Elbows touch. So it's like a reverse of what we usually do. Come down. We'll bring our hands up to heart center. Namaste. Thanks for a great practice today, everyone. Hopefully you're ready for a great weekend. Not sure if you have a meet this weekend, but best of luck to you. I hope you feel loose and limber and ready to go. Remember, when you're mobile, when your body is mobile and it has more range of motion, you can add more power to your stroke. So the stronger you get, the more mobility you need, too, to be able to put that strength into your stroke in a powerful way. So we're glad that you were here with us. We hope it was helpful to you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you back next week. Take care.